If there's one thing fantasy media loves, it's a dramatic duel between two main characters on the battlefield, while everyone else conveniently ignores them until the fight is over. But how realistic is this portrayal? Were duels actually common in real warfare? Long before modern fantasy, duels were a staple of epic storytelling. Consider the biblical story of David and Goliath, or the contest between Menelaus and Paris in Homer's Iliad. However, on real ancient battlefields, such moments were exceedingly rare. Armies like the Greeks and Romans relied heavily on tight fighting formations. Individual heroics were actively discouraged because a hoplite or legionary who stepped out of line didn't just risk himself, he compromised the entire formation. There are some accounts of single combat before battles, such as Greek hoplites fighting duels ahead of the main clash. Similarly, Celtic and Germanic warriors sometimes challenged Roman soldiers to single combat before engagements. Medieval knights fought plenty of duels, but these were typically in formal settings away from the battlefield. Formal combats and tournaments upheld chivalric rules of honor, something impossible amidst the chaos of real combat. However, pre-battle duels did occasionally occur in medieval Europe. One famous example is Robert the Bruce's encounter with Henry de Bohun at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314, where Bruce killed the English knight with a single axe strike moments before the armies clashed. Once the fighting began, however, duels became practically impossible. Dense formations, volleys of arrows and bolts, and sudden cavalry charges made the kind of prolonged one-on-one combat beloved by fantasy stories entirely unrealistic. So while duels make for great drama, historical warfare was far more about discipline, formation, and coordinated group tactics. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and consider becoming a channel member to support our content.